Welcome to my chemistry channel BL Das Short and Sweet in Chemistry. Also, I want to welcome the students of class 12 science, especially the subject chemistry and chapter short revision of chemical reaction in organic chemistry. What is mean is short revision? That means what are the reactions involved in the preparation or properties of that chapter. Actually, generally students feel it is very difficult that how to remember the chemical reaction, especially in organic chemistry. But here I am trying to make easy how to remember the chemical reactions involved in the organic chapter. Now here the chapter is phenol. Already I have finished the chemical method of preparation of alcohol, chemical properties of alcohol, and also the preparation and chemical properties of ether. Now this is chapter 9 where I want to explain the chemical reactions involved in the preparation of phenol and also the chemical reactions which are involved in the chemical properties of phenol. Only we will see the reaction, how the reactants will react and give the products and byproducts easily. And first of all, in the part 9, here I want to go and explain preparation of phenol. What are the reactions involved in the preparation of phenol? See here, first point from haloarine. From haloarine, what is mean haloarine? That means haloarine. Arine means benzene, halo means chlorine, bromine, iodine you can add. That means chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, like this they are known as haloarines. In haloarines, what you do? First you take sodium hydroxide, you fuse it. When sodium hydroxide is fused with chlorobenzene, at temperature you should remember 623 and temperature is 320, or if you can't remember then you should write temperature and pressure, and here it gives sodium phenoxide. What is the main product? Sodium phenoxide. In sodium phenoxide, when you treat hydrochloric acid dilute, because acidification, that means you will treat dilute hydrochloric acid, then what is the result? See, ONA is there, Na is replaced and H is there. So what is the result? Benzene ring with OH, that means phenol. It is very important reaction. Chlorobenzene when react with sodium hydroxide in fused condition and with pressure and temperature, it gives sodium phenoxide, and hydrochloric acid when you treat it, then it will give phenol. The next is from benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene, what is meant by benzene sulfonic acid? How can you prepare first benzene sulfonic acid? You take benzene, then fuming sulfuric acid, that is called oleum. Fuming sulfuric acid is called oleum, and that when treated with the fuming sulfuric acid, it gives benzene ring with SO3H. That is, what is that name? Benzene sulfonic acid. That means when benzene is treated with fuming sulfuric acid, that is oleum, it gives benzene sulfonic acid. Now then what to do? That here I try to remove this one by replace by Na, ONA. That means SO3Na. As H is replaced by Na, then what is the result? SO3Na. Here it is replaced by Cl is replaced by Na, so ONA. Now first of all, here you will get SO3Na. What is the name? Sodium benzene sulfonate. So again listen, sodium benzene sulfonate. Now here it is one type of salt. Now it should be SO3Na should be replaced by ONA. That is very easy to do, to make to prepare that phenol. That is why you treat with NaOH and it gives ONA. Your aim should be ONA. If ONA in benzene is attacked, that means sodium phenoxide is very active towards dilute hydrochloric acid, dilute acid. And here then it gives phenol. So it is also very important. Again see, benzene treated with fuming sulfuric acid, it gives SO3H, benzene sulfonic acid. That one treated with NaOH, it will give H replaced by Na. So sodium benzene sulfonate, then treat with NaOH. So what happened here? SO3 is replaced by ONA, sodium phenoxide. This sodium phenoxide treated with dilute acid, it gives phenol. Then come to from diazonium salt. Then what is mean diazonium salt? Actually in haloalkane, it is already from diazonium salt. In haloalkane, you know that what is diazonium salt. Again, I want to tell, aniline, you take aniline and after that sodium nitrate and hydrochloric acid. Sodium nitrate and hydrochloric acid, that means what is that? That gives HNO2. What is HNO2? Nitrous acid. But nitrous acid is not available in our lab. So it should be immediately prepared. That is why NaNO2HCl, temperature 0 degree centigrade. So temperature 0 degree centigrade, it gives N2Cl. That means it gives N2Cl. What is that one? Benzene diazonium chloride. That is called diazonium salt. Benzene diazonium chloride. From that, how can you get phenol? Simply nothing. You take water and warm. Very important. Take water and warm, it gives phenol. And what is the byproduct? N2 is the one byproduct. Cl changes to HCl. HCl is the byproduct. Again see, from benzene diazonium chloride, but benzene diazonium chloride, how can you get? You take aniline and NaNO2HCl and temperature 0 degree centigrade, then it gives benzene diazonium chloride. From benzene diazonium chloride, when you heat this one with water, it gives, but heat with water means in warm condition, and here it gives phenol. Then question is, how can you get aniline easily? That means you take benzene, concentrate nitric acid and sulfuric acid, it gives nitrobenzene. Then after that it make reduction by the help of tin and HCl, SN and HCl, that is good reduction process. Then it gives aniline. That means how can you get aniline? From benzene to aniline by the treating first concentrate nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Then after that tin and hydrochloric acid as a reduction, it gives aniline. From aniline, how can you get benzene diazonium chloride? By treating with sodium nitrate and hydrochloric acid. But temperatures, remember, temperature should be 0 degree centigrade. And after that it gives benzene diazonium chloride. Simply you take water and warm it, immediately phenol is produced. And what is the byproduct? N2 and HCl. Similarly, from benzene to benzene sulfonic acid, how can you get first benzene to benzene sulfonic acid? Benzene, you treat fuming sulfuric acid, it gives benzene sulfonic acid, and after that NaOH, sodium benzene sulfonate, and after that NaOH, that gives sodium phenoxide. After that with dilute acid, it gives phenol. And first one, chlorobenzene treated with the sodium hydroxide fused condition, it gives ONA with benzene, that is called sodium phenoxide. And with treating with dilute HCl, that is called acidification, and it gives phenol. And after that we will see other method of preparation of phenol, how the reactions are involved in this preparation of phenol. Now we will see industrial preparation of phenol. There are two processes, one is Dow process, another is from Cumin. What is Dow process? Nothing. You know before, chlorobenzene react with dilute sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium phenoxide. Sodium phenoxide with sulfuric acid, that means dilute sulfuric acid, and it gives phenol and sodium sulfate. Here this is called Dow process. Here large quantity of phenol can be prepared. And from cumin, what is cumin? Cumin nothing, that is isopropyl benzene. What is isopropyl benzene? The benzene ring is attached to this isopropyl group. And what happened here, on oxidation with oxygen, it gives cumin hydroperoxide. See here, no oxygen is there, but here 2 times oxygen is there, 2, 1 and 2, that is why it is called hydroperoxide. The structure itself is cumin and 2 oxygen 1 H, that is why its name is cumin hydroperoxide. Then in presence of acidic hydrolysis, in presence of mineral acid, hydrolysis, here it gives phenol, and the byproduct, that is propanone. The propanone, though it is a byproduct, but is very important to the industrial life. So what happened here? Isopropyl benzene, when react with oxygen, it gives cumene hydroperoxide, and after that it gives phenol, and the byproduct, though the byproduct is CH3COCH3, but is very important in other industrial process. Then next come to reactions. What are the chemical reactions involved in the chemical properties of phenol? In phenol, there is one bond, that is OH bond, and other bond, that is CO bond. Now we will see first reaction involving cleavage of OH bond. That means how the OH bond will break. Reactions with metal. See, this is phenol, sodium, it gives sodium phenoxide, and sodium, this is your sodium phenoxide, and example sodium phenoxide, and other one is phenol with sodium hydroxide. It also gives sodium phenoxide and water. Again see, first properties, that is due to OH cleavage and OH breaking bond, and reaction with metal. When metal, generally sodium metal, when react with phenol, it gives sodium phenoxide. Similarly, when react with sodium hydroxide, it gives sodium phenoxide and water. Here already I have started reaction involving cleavage of OH bond. I hope it will continue, and after that we will see how the reactions involving the breakage of CO bond. Now this reaction is esterification. What is meant by esterification? That means when the alcohol part react with the acid part, it gives ester. Now phenol, it contains OH, though it is not alcohol, but remain here acetic acid react. When it reacts, then what happens? This H from phenol and OH part from acetic acid gives as byproduct water. That is why phenol react with carboxylic acid, acid chloride and acid anhydride, they give ester. Then now see, this OH and H, it gives water as a byproduct, and this part as OCOCH3, that is called acetate, so it is known as phenyl acetate. So here this is all the esterification, the reaction is due to only OH bond. Here it is due to OH, that cleavage between O and H. So now if you see acetyl chloride, then what is meant by acetyl chloride? Acetyl chloride means it comes from acetic acid. What is the formula of acetic acid? CH3COOH. This is the formula of acetic acid. Then what happens if OH replaced by here minus OH and plus Cl, then it gives acetyl chloride. It comes from acetic acid. In IUPAC name, it is known as ethanoyl chloride, because ethanoyl means that comes from ethanoic acid. So this is ethanoyl chloride. When both will react, it gives OCOCH, the same product as before, and that is called phenyl acetate, or you can say phenyl ethanoate. And here the byproduct is different, because this Cl and this H both will react and gives HCl as byproduct. Then similarly, this is called benzoyl chloride. Why it is benzoyl chloride? Because it comes from benzoic acid. Here OH replaced by Cl. That is why it is known as benzoyl chloride. Phenol, when react with benzoyl chloride, it gives OCOC6H5. Instead of CH3, it is C6H5. Then what is the name? Phenyl benzoate. Phenyl benzoate. Then it is hydrochloric acid as byproduct. Similarly, phenol, when react with ethanoic anhydride, it gives, see here, this part, the H comes to here, CH3COOH, CH3COOH, that is CH3 is byproduct, that is acetic acid. So what is remaining? The phenyl part, OCOCH3, same, phenyl ethanoate. Again see, phenol react to the acetic acid gives phenyl acetate. Similarly, phenol react with acetyl chloride, it gives same product. Phenol with benzoyl chloride gives phenyl benzoate. Phenol with acetic anhydride, one part gives acetic acid and other part, that is again same phenyl acetate, or you can say phenyl ethanoate. Again we will see other reactions involved in the chemical properties of phenol. Here we will see other reaction of phenol. What do you mean by other reaction of phenol? There are some few reactions where you can see what happens with zinc dust and what happens with the oxidation like this. With zinc dust, benzene is the main product. Phenol with zinc dust, when you heat it, it gives benzene. Phenol with zinc dust, on heating, it gives benzene. That is very important reaction of phenol. Or also for the preparation of benzene, this is very important reaction. Oxidation with chromic acid. Chromic acid mean what? Here chromic acid is formed by heating with sodium dichromate and sulfuric acid. This chromic acid on heating with phenol, it gives benzoquinone. Again see, chromic acid when reacted with phenol, it gives benzoquinone. That means here chromic acid is formed by the help of sodium dichromate and sulfuric acid. What is benzoquinone? Now you see there is a benzene ring, there is a keto group this side, upper 1 position and 4 position also there is a keto group, and they are all are alternative double bond. That is why it is called benzoquinone. Next come to electrophilic substitution. In benzene compound there is one electrophilic substitution. Then what is mean electrophilic substitution? That means electrophile is added. What is mean by electrophile? Electrophile mean loving, electron loving. What is electron loving? There should be positive charge. When positive charge particle added to here phenol, then what happened? Then there is a ortho direction and there is a para direction compound. That means here phenol is ortho para directed. That is why whenever electrophile is added coming towards benzene in phenol, what happened here, that the coming group, that is electrophile, it goes to ortho position and para position. What is ortho position? That is 2 position, and here what is para position? That is 4 position respect to the OH group of phenol. Now here it is phenol, dilute nitric acid. Dilute nitric acid gives nitronium ion. What is nitronium ion? NO2 plus. Now NO2 plus is a good electrophile. When added electrophile to the phenol, and phenol is ortho para directing. That is why one is ortho nitrophenol and other one is para nitrophenol, or you can say 2 nitrophenol and 4 nitrophenol. And see here, if you treat with concentrated sulfuric acid and concentrated nitric acid, then what happened here? There are 3 groups of nitro group that will attach to ortho and para position. You know there are 2 ortho position and 1 para position. So nitro group comes to 2, 4 and 6. How many groups attached? How many nitro groups attached? 3 groups. What are the position? 2, 4 and 6. See here, that is why name is 2, 4, 6 trinitrophenol. What is that one? 3, 4, 6 trinitrophenol. So here, when phenol is reacted with concentrated sulfuric acid and concentrated nitric acid, what happened? Nitro group is attached to 2, 4, 6 position. That is why it is known as 2, 4, 6 trinitrophenol. And here you can see dilute nitric acid is nitro group, ortho nitro and para nitro, These are the two reaction under electrophilic substitution, and after that we will see other electrophilic substitution of phenol. On treating with concentrated nitric acid, here the product is 2,4,6-tribromophenol, which is called picric acid, which has bitter taste. Now, but you are using concentrated sulfuric acid because it acts as dehydrating agent. That means phenol react with concentrated nitric acid, give 2,4,6-trinitrophenol, which is called picric acid. Suppose here by other method, how can you get picric acid easily? Suppose you take phenol and concentrated sulfuric acid simply, then it gives here 2 position and 4 position SO3H group. That is what is the name? Phenol 2,4-disulfonic acid. 2,4-disulfonic acid. And what is the original compound here? Phenol. So phenol 2,4-disulfonic acid, and that one on treating with concentrated nitric acid, it gives same 2,4,6-trinitrophenol, which is called picric acid. Again see, this is one method where you directly will treat concentrated nitric and concentrated sulfuric acid. That is one way. Other way, that is the easy way, concentrated sulfuric acid, it gives 2,4-disulfonic acid of phenol, and concentrated nitric acid on further treatment, it gives 2,4,6-tribromophenol. Nitrosation. Nitrosation means here you will only NO group, nitro group will be attached. So here what you will take HNO2, nitrous acid, but nitrous acid is not available in lab. That is why you will take sodium nitrite and dilute hydrochloric acid, where you will get HNO2, and that will attach to in para position only. It is not attached to ortho position, it attached to para position. What is the name? Para-nitrosophenol. This para-nitrosophenol on treatment with dilute nitric acid, it gives para-nitrophenol. That means this NO group changes to NO2 group. Then come to halogenation. In halogenation, generally bromine has more good effect towards phenol. That is why you take phenol, bromine, Br2, and here in presence of carbon disulfide, it gives ortho-bromophenol, or you can say 2-bromophenol, 4-bromophenol, or you can say para-bromophenol. Again see, phenol on treatment with bromine in presence of carbon disulfide. This is very important. You should remember, if carbon disulfide, then only ortho and para both products are formed. But bromine in presence of water, aqueous bromine, or in presence of water, it gives 2,4,6 tribromophenol. Here this gives white precipitate. Now here again see halogenation special to bromine. On treating with bromine in presence of carbon disulfide, it gives 2-bromophenol and 4-bromophenol. They are both separated. But in presence of water, or you can say aqueous bromine water, aqueous bromine solution, here it gives 2,4,6 tribromophenol, which is a white precipitate. Again you will see other reactions of important reactions of phenol. What is Colway's reaction? Colway's reaction, that means it is according to the scientist name. Here first you will take phenol and sodium hydroxide. You know phenol, that here hydrogen is replaced by Na, and that is called sodium phenoxide. You know before. So sodium hydroxide, when treated with phenol, it gives sodium phenoxide. And after that you will treat one carbon dioxide, temperature 400 Kelvin and pressure 4 to 7 atmosphere, and carbon dioxide which acts as a weak electrophile. And what happened here, it is arranged OCOONA. O is remain as it is, and CO2 that is attached as COONA. And now it undergoes self rearrangement. It undergoes self rearrangement. Then what happens? You know, H is there here, one H, everywhere one H is there. That is why what happened here, this H is here, it is replaced to here, and COONA comes here. That is called self rearrangement. In self rearrangement, OH that is in first position, in second position where COONA. Then what is this name? Here 2-hydroxy sodium benzoate. This is benzoic acid derivative. So 2-hydroxy sodium benzoate. Then come to H plus, mean acidic hydrolysis. On acidic hydrolysis, the COONA changes to COOH. So this is called 2-hydroxy benzoic acid, or you can say salicylic acid. Again see, phenol react with sodium hydroxide, sodium phenoxide, carbon dioxide with proper temperature and pressure, and after self rearrangement it comes to here, it will give 2-hydroxy sodium benzoate. This one treating with acidic hydrolysis, or you can say dilute hydrochloric acid, it will give 2-hydroxy benzoic acid, that is called salicylic acid. And here a Kolb reaction completed. Then come to Friedel-Crafts reaction. Here also this is according to scientist name Friedel-Crafts reaction, and simply you know also what is Friedel-Crafts reaction. Here that is alkyl halide in presence of N-hydrous aluminum chloride. Now here phenol with methyl chloride, N-hydrous aluminum chloride, it gives paracrystal and orthocrystal. What is mean paracrystal, orthocrystal? That means CH3 group when attached to 4th position, that is paracrystal. When CH3 group attached to second position in phenol, that is called orthocrystal. And here this is called Friedel-Crafts reaction. Then come to Reimer-Tiemann reaction. It is also according to scientist name. So in the name of reaction, these all the Kolb reaction, Friedel-Crafts reaction, Reimer-Tiemann reaction, all are very, very important. In Reimer-Tiemann reaction, simply you will take phenol and chloroform. You know the formula chloroform? CHCl3. You take chloroform and NOH, aqueous NOH. Then what happens here? This second position here, that one hydrogen is removed and CHCl2 is attached. That means one byproduct hydrochloric acid produced. Again see, in second position CHCl2 attached, and here this hydrogen, this chlorine as a byproduct hydrochloric acid. After that, in one carbon atom, 2 chlorine cannot be remain freely, it easily undergo hydrolysis. So aqueous sodium hydroxide, aqueous sodium hydroxide, which gives as aldehyde. That means first position OH and second position, that is on hydrolysis, it gives CHO. That means second position aldehyde. Then what is the name? Here ONA and CHO. But ONA is very active. That means here what to do? You do hydrolysis. On hydrolysis, the ONA that changes are replaced by OH group. That means here CHO remains as it is, ONA changes to OH. And now see what is the name? In 2 position hydroxy group, first position aldehyde group, that is called benzaldehyde. So 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde, you can write it 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde, and actually what is the name here? Important commercial name, salicylaldehyde, or you can say 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde. Again see Kolb reaction where phenol changes to salicylic acid. Friedel-Crafts reaction where changes to changes to ortho and para position, methyl group is attached. And Reimer-Tiemann here phenol changes to salicylaldehyde. These are the main important changes in phenol by the name of reaction. And Raymond-Tiemann reaction here, it gives 2-hydroxybenzaldehyde. Now we will see other few reactions are there. We will see what are the reactions of phenol. Coupling reaction. What is meant by coupling reaction? Coupling means combine, mix. That means here what is coupling? That means this compound is coupling with this compound. And what is this? Benzene diazonium chloride. And what is this? Phenol. Here it means benzene diazonium chloride is coupled with phenol and gives a complete compound that is 4-hydroxyazobenzene. 4-hydroxyazobenzene is a colorful orange red dye. That means here benzene diazonium chloride react with phenol. Now see Cl is there and show in phenol hydrogen groups in this side and produces byproduct hydrochloric acid. And what is remaining? Here you put here this much and after that you put this one. Then this is the compound 4-hydroxy, that side 4-hydroxy. This is azobenzene, this part is azobenzene, azo and benzene. So 4-hydroxyazobenzene. So here you can say this is azo group and 4-hydroxyazobenzene, that is called orange red dye. And phenolphthalein preparation. Phenolphthalein, which is very important to test for a alkali. If it is alkali, phenolphthalein 1 drop also sufficient to make it to pink color. That means if you put a drop of phenolphthalein in sodium hydroxide, then immediately the color changes to pink. And here phenolphthalein preparation, you will take phthalic anhydride. Phthalic anhydride and 2 molecules of phenol. It gives that is phenolphthalein, but condition is concentrated sulfuric acid. Now see how it forms. 1 molecule of phthalic anhydride, 1 molecule of phenol and 1 molecule of phenol here. Then what happened? This is the molecule of water that is taken out, and what is remaining? See, you put this part here as it is, and already double bond is used to form water, oxygen is used to form water and double bond is there, but double bond is one side this bond and one side this bond. The double bond changes to one side 1 bond, this side also 1 bond. Then what happened? You put this part here and this part here. This is the structure of phenolphthalein. See, the structure of phenolphthalein is not difficult, but only you know what is the tag. Here you will see the double oxygen, hydrogen, this removed as water. Then what is remaining? You take it and put here. You take it, the copy it and paste it. That means this double bond changes to what? It changes to like this. Double bond changes to like this. So it is the here happening, and what is the OH group and with benzene put here. What is the OH group with benzene put here? This is the phenolphthalein. And how can you get phthalic anhydride? Phthalic acid, you take phthalic acid and heat it and you will get phthalic anhydride. That means here 1 molecule of water is taken out on heating. So what is remaining? That you put as a phthalic anhydride. I hope coupling reaction clear. In coupling reaction, this is the azobenzene group and 4-hydroxyazobenzene. This part total azobenzene, this is azo group, and so 4-hydroxyazobenzene, orange red dye, and here phthalic anhydride with 2 molecules of phenol gives phenolphthalein, and phthalic acid on heating it gives phthalic anhydride. I hope here the preparation of phenol properties, chemical properties of phenol, almost all reactions are completed according to the syllabus, CBSE syllabus. I hope it is clear to you. Try to understand and repeatedly read and try to show that what is the tag behind it, how can you remember easily by which what is the byproduct, then what is the product. I hope it will be very easy to you. Hope you will subscribe my channel BL Das Short and Sweet in Chemistry, and also I may hope you will share and like my channel. Thanking you.